Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. We're going to Phoenix, guys, and oh boy, this is going to be fun. So I've been just so hyped up to be able to play this game all day. So let's freaking go for it. So it's the Checker Auto Parts 500. 3 races left to go in 2008. We wanted Atlanta Motor Speedway updated point standings, and oh god, it's not good. So I can confirm that Kevin Harvick will not be a Winston Cup champion by the end of the year. We have to absolutely win the next 3 races, and Junior has to have a DNF probably 2 times of them, at least 3 outside top 30 finishes, and you could probably say at least 2 for Tony Stewart because we still are 250 points behind him. But I mean, it's Dale Jr. This guy is absolute money. 7.4 average finish, guys. Do I smell a champion for him? And for Tony Stewart, a 5-time consecutive champion. I mean, he dominated half of a decade. I just got to say, Tony Stewart might be smelling a championship. Anyway, so we got 3 races left to go. Let's go check out what's crack-a-lacking in the BRS shop. So, Maxwell's pretty happy. They're jumping around like a bunch of people in a Claritin commercial, breathing easily. They're happy. They're all jolly. Goodyear they ain't feeling too good, but that's all good, though. Let's go see what we can do in the garage here. So let's go ahead and get this stuff fixed up, because why not? Let's go ahead and get it fixed up, guys. Engine, let's see. So the Super Speedway joint's ready to go for Daytona. We're going to Phoenix. We got a spare Speedway bot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and overhaul that. Go ahead and just get that ready to go. Let's see what we can do here. So we're already working on something there. All right, so team, everyone's kind of just We tried to change the pit crew recently, and we couldn't get anything better, so we'll change that in the off-season, hopefully. But anyways, we're going to Phoenix. This is a track we're really good at, and we very well could win again. We're going to bring... we're going to have to bring the short track stuff, because the Speedway car, we're going to need that for Homestead. We ain't going to have it in time, so... Actually, no, tell you what, we could bring the... let's bring the Speedway one, because the next 2 tracks are short tracks, or after Phoenix is a short track, so we could run that then and still have enough time. So that at least gives us something. And yeah, we'll run the Speedway body. Why not? So anyways, folks, here we go. Phoenix, Arizona. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified on the pole for the Checker Auto Parts 500. This is going to be... It's going to be incredible, guys. We're going to have to win this race pretty much in Dale Jr. If he finishes in the top 30, the championship's over. So that's all I can say. Let's go into the now Trackside for Phoenix.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall from the beautiful Arizona desert at the 1-mile Phoenix International Raceway for today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. What sets this track apart?
Boy, it's beautiful here, right at the base of the Australia Mountains, and this is quite an interesting racetrack. First, it's known as the world's fastest 1-mile oval. Add to that the fact that each corner is slightly different, and it all adds up to some great racing.
The 82 car looks to continue his top 5 streak with a good finish here.
You know, people get so concerned with wins. Me, I'll take consistent top 5s all year long over a win. Besides, when you're constantly finishing in the top 5, a win is just around the corner.
Brad Carter is having some trouble in the points this year.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Ron Hornaday has been struggling in his qualifying runs this year.
Man, that's true. Maybe he likes having to pass all those cars on race day. I know I would prefer to start towards the front, and I'm sure he would too. But hey, he'll get there with some patience.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. So somehow we stole the pole away from Earnhardt. You got Tony Stewart up there, another championship contender. Gordon's been out of the championship contention for probably a couple months now. Craven, a top 5 starting spot, attaboy to the Pontiac camp, but this is the situation, guys. So Dale Jr. is 80 points ahead of Tony Stewart, so they're going to continue to keep duking it out. But for our championship hopes, if Jr. finishes in the top 30, it's over. We will lose the championship. So, just go out there, control what we can control, and that's it. But for Dale Jr., he's pretty much he's in the driver's seat, so to speak. It's going to be him and Tony Stewart most likely duking it out for the championship. But for us, we got a great opportunity here at Phoenix to win another race. We've won 6 races this season. And if we would go to victory lane again, we would tie Dale Jr. For the most wins this year. We're really good at Phoenix, though. Honestly, this is one of our best tracks. It's a shame we only run here once in this season because back in the day, they only ran 1 Phoenix race. It's not like it is nowadays with 2. But man, when you're good here, man, you're really good. So it's 31 laps here. I remember the pit strategy being a little bit wonky, Joel, where you would see some cats maybe pit a little bit way earlier than expected. And if I remember correctly, tire wear was not even a problem for us because our car was just so dominant. So just go out here, do what we got to do, and try and take care of the equipment and see if we can rally here. I mean, if we do what we got to do, that's all we can do, right? And for Dale Jr., if he doesn't have a DNF today or somehow get a crazy caution, traps him a lap down, he's gonna eliminate us from championship contention. So there's really nothing we can do. So I'm just gonna go out here, try to win this race, and we're gonna move on. That's basically what you can do. The car's fast, though. I will say the car is very, very fast. 31 laps here, so I would expect pit stops. Honestly, 14/15. I think that's when you'll see some pit stops. Because if I remember correctly, you can pit a little bit earlier here. And our tires, last time I remember, they weren't that bad at the end of the race. So, anyways, we're pulling away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. here. We could see a caution. We've had that happen a couple times. Just trying to rally here and just hoping and praying we can get a lucky break and catch some points. Of course, with Earnhardt running second right now, obviously that would still eliminate us. But let's just say, if he does finish outside of the top 30 for any reason, really, that would put us in a monumental game. Because let's just say he finishes 30th. He gets, I don't know, 90 points. Or 90 points, 80 points, whatever. We win the race. We could still gain 60-something points there. And that would put us within 300. Granted, it'd still be too little. Truth be told, he probably needs to finish outside the top 35. But, the absolute maximum amount of points in the perfect storytell finish in terms of point standings is 155 or 156. And that's if you win the race, lead all the laps, and the Bozo McGee finishes dead last without a lap led. That's basically the perfect scenario. They'll get 35 points or 34 points. You'll get 185. So that's the perfect scenario. Not likely, but there is a chance you could gain 155 points. No DNFs yet. Usually we see 1 DNF per race on an engine failure, so perhaps maybe there's a little luck. And another thing is what about Tony Stewart? If he was to have an engine trouble or anything these next 3 races, we could leapfrog them, right? And we finished second in points last season. Granted, we're still 250 points out, but I mean, if Tony Stewart was to have any problems, we could be there to pounce. So there's still a lot to play for, but as far as the championship, it ends today if we don't gain a crap load of points. Because we have to be within 300 with 2 to go. There's just no doubt about it. So the bare minimum, we have to gain roughly 56, 60 points, something like that. That is the bare minimum, basically. And it's going to be tough, but we're going to do what we got to do. So anyways, we're just dominating right here at Phoenix. Looking to pick up another Winston Cup win. We're getting closer to 40 wins all time. And this just being, with our 5th full-time season. 6th full-time season? Yeah, 6th. The 2003 was our rookie season. And I tell you, we've done pretty stout so far. Trying to just find a way to gain some points, honestly. Just trying to find something. But hey, we should be able to get the most laps led today, though. That'll help out, but it's just we don't have enough races left. 3-second lead on Dale Earnhardt Jr., but at least we leapfrogged Kevin Harvick after the big win at Atlanta when he had an engine failure. That gave us 150 points on him, and that put us in third in Winston Cup points. Third in Winston Cup points is monumentally bigger than fourth in points, so I'll take it. Cars are getting a little bit squirrely here. Just trying to take care of the car. Don't want to put it in the fence. The fenders are pristine right now, so we need to protect that. And lap 13 out of 31. We're past the halfway on fuel. I want to say we hit it at lap 11, lap 10. So that basically tells me within 20, 21 to go, we're good on fuel. So we could pit now and be okay. Do I want to do that, though? Word vomit. Do I want to do that, though? Not really. I just hope we get a caution after Dale Jr. pits. That's what I want to do. I want to put that 8 car a lap down. I'm willing to stay out long if I have to. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And drivers are already going down pit road here. Obviously, we can't let the 8 car lead a lap, so we need to stay out long there. Plus, it also helps us if we get a caution. So yeah, Junior gained a little bit there on us. He's a little bit better, I think, on the late run. But I don't want him leading a lap. That just does us no good. So I'm going to try to stay out a little bit longer until he surrenders second place. And then we'll hop down pit road. I mean, the car's fantastic, though. Yeah, it's wearing out the right front, but that's expected on a full green flag run. But I still think there's a chance for a caution, to tell you the truth. And Junior's still there in second place. I still think there's a chance for a caution, though. Just saying. Just saying. I still think there's a chance. Does Dale Jr. pit this time? $1 million question. Does Dale Jr. pit? Our car is shot on freaking handling. Just going to let Kyle Petty go here. And it's a 1.7 back to Dale Jr. Jr. still has not pitted, guys. I'm not going to let him... Oh, we have to pit this time now. Dang it. Well, I hope Dale pits too, because we're about to be out of gas. Hey, man, we're trying to keep him from leading a lap. That's my main goal right now. And I think he's coming in. Thank you, Jesus, I think. Is he? Oh, if we miss pit road, this is not going to be good. Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Talk about getting left at the prom. Alone. Wow. I mean, just straight up, just got stood up trying to get on pit road there, and, wow. We ran out of fuel. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is that it? Can we pit? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, guys. And that's it? And that's it? Are you kidding me? What is going on? It's absolute madness. So that's a DNF? You gotta be kidding me, man! Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Newman wins at Phoenix. Dale Jr. finishes 35th. We finished dead last. It's official, we've been eliminated from championship contention. And this truly could have changed the championship in Tony Stewart's favor. Wow, man. That sucks. So we ran out of gas at Phoenix. Hey, man. I guess we got starved out there. But I mean, I'll say that was driver error. I should have been better getting on pit road. Ryan Newman picks up a huge Winston Cup win for the Penske bunch out here in the desert. Holds off Jimmy Johnson. But wow. And imagine if we could have found a way to get ahead of Dale Jr. and win this race. That would have saved our season. But yeah, we are officially eliminated from championship contention. The Vice Titans between Earnhardt and Tony Stewart. I mean, dang it, man. I mean, what can you do there? Like, legitimately, what can you do? Ugh, that just sucks. So we run out of fuel. I mean, the worst time caution pretty much. If the caution didn't brew, we would have backed up and got on pit road. That's not the game's fault. It's meant to catch those errors, but wow. So let's compare the points here between Earnhardt and Tony Stewart. So let's see, 67, 50. Oh, wow, he gained like 9 points, guys. That's great. So he got 9 points on Dale Earnhardt Jr. It was like 83 points out entering Phoenix. Put a vice on it. And I'm telling you what, man, it is really heating up. Tony Stewart could steal the championship with 2 races to go and become a 6-time Winston Cup champion. But for us, though, it's going to be... We'll have to wait till another season. We just got eliminated there, and that's okay. 2 races left to go, though. You still got Rockingham. You still got Homestead. Both 2 really good tracks for us, I think. I think Homestead, though, I want to get the car better there. We got to build a better setup there, but I think Rockingham could be a good track for us in terms of point standings. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. 3 p.m. Eastern time right here on the channel. So if you haven't already, hit that notification bell if you don't mind. And wow, what a crazy finish here. Newman wins. We freaking run out of gas. Oh boy. Diecastbuffet signing off.